All right, so welcome. I have Stefani, one of my best friends. This is the Antisocial Commentary Podcast, episode like 5.5, I think, is because the last episode we did wasn't technically a podcast episode, but so yeah, you're actually the second girl that's been on my podcast. The second person I've actually been drinking with on the podcast. So, and I don't drink anymore, so. There's that.
Clearly you do.
But you're actually one of my oldest friends in the entire world.
Yeah.
How old were you when we met?
Like 9?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that?
Yeah, something about that. So, I mean, since we are drinking, and just to break the ice, you have any drunk? What's your best drunk story? Like, actually, we won't go on your drunk story. Are you a brown drinker, clear drinker?
Brown.
Brown.
Definitely. Yeah.
No,
yeah, you vodka guy.
Vodka, gin. My favorite alcohol is rum, and that could be clear or dark. I like rum.
Okay.
So, I mean, but rum, it just makes me feel like I'm on a vacation.
What do you drink with your rum? Pineapple juice?
I mean, pineapple juice. I can drink rum by itself.
So you drink girly drinks.
I mean, it is what it is. I like to be on vacation. It could be a random Monday in March. And I'm going to feel like I'm on vacation.
You're going to have the Mai Tai and I'm going to have the whiskey and Coke.
Nah, I'll have a rum and Coke.
Okay.
Rum and Pepsi, though. Because Pepsi's better than Coke.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. 100%. You from the Midwest. You supposed to know that Pepsi is better than...
Everything's pop in the Midwest.
Yeah, true that. Pepsi is better than Coke, and you know that.
No. I think they should say in the comments what they think is better.
That's fine. They can say it all they want, but it's not fair because we're in Texas. Coke is... Everybody in Texas drink Coke. So, I mean, it doesn't really count.
Okay.
But you're from the Midwest. You're supposed to know that Pepsi is better than Coke.
No.
And I'm saying you're from the Midwest because you're from Kansas.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You're actually here for the cleanup for Harvey, right?
Yep.
Building a house?
Rebuilding some houses.
Doing the right thing. I've done nothing for Harvey victims. I lied. I donated stuff. I donated... I also sorted out clothes at a donation bank. So I did something for Harvey. I think I donated some money too.
How much?
Huh?
How much?
I'm not gonna disclose that. I also got money donated to me through my job, so it is what it is.
You didn't even have any damage.
I mean, everybody at my job got $500 checks. Everybody.
Just because?
Yeah, just because.
What?
Yeah, everybody got a $500 check.
Who funded that?
UPS did it.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, because this is what happened. They were just going to give it to a select few. Mm-hmm. Then everybody found out, like, oh, how are you just going to give it to them? So they just, like, oh, we'll give it to everybody.
Okay.
So, yeah, we all got a little extra money.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, we're 20, I'm 27, you're 28.
Mm-hmm.
You know $500 doesn't last long. So, I mean, that's one bill, one student loan payment. So,
yeah.
And you have kids, well, a kid. You want to talk about being a mother?
Well, it's hard work. I've got almost an 8-year-old.
Almost an 8-year-old, okay.
Yeah, she's a handful, but really she's not that bad. So I feel bad for your children.
Why my
and
children?
And for you, because you were awful as a child.
No, I was a good kid. I was a good kid by my standards. I was a good kid.
You've always been a little asshole.
I mean, that's fine, but I did.
So you're gonna have little assholes.
Probably.
And they're gonna pay you back.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is, but I mean, quite frankly, I'm not taking care of any of my kids anyway. I'm a dude. I don't have to take care of my kids. I mean, it is.
That is a terrible opinion to have.
Actually, you're right.
Your kids are gonna need you more.
Dude. I'm a black dude, so I don't gotta take care of my kids. You should know.
Stop. We're not going there.
Yeah, we're not going there. I don't want people in my comments like, how dare you bring this white girl on here, taking another one of our... Look, listen.
Taking another black man.
Camera. I have never done anything with Stefani.
No.
I've known her forever. That's it. I've actually never done anything.
Do you have to say that because I'm white and you don't want anyone to think that you've been like with a white girl?
Are you white?
Last time I checked.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought you were light skinned. No. I've actually never been with a white girl.
Really?
Ever. No.
Huh.
Not one. I've never kissed a white girl. Never. I don't think I've ever No, I've never. I don't know how to talk to white girls. Like, I don't know how I would talk to a white girl. You don't count.
What are you afraid of?
Like, what am I gonna talk about? Like, I'm gonna talk about rap, and they're gonna talk about voting for Trump. I don't know.
Not all white girls like Trump.
You do. Nah.
Take it back.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I know your mother. So
my mama would kill you.
what do you do? How do you feel about, like, would you, if you had the opportunity to go back in time and vote for Trump for like a certain amount of money, would you do it?
Hell no.
Really?
I would not sell my soul.
So
no amount of money.
So what is it about Trump that like gets to you more than anything else? Is it because he's on a Republican, or is it because he's racist, or because he's sexist, or just like what's the thing that gets to you?
There's more than one thing.
Okay.
So he's an idiot.
I agree.
He's not qualified.
That's a fact.
He's like a reality TV star.
That's true.
Can't even speak properly.
That's also true.
He makes the whole country look stupid.
Yes.
He's racist. He's sexist. He's homophobic.
Mm-hmm. See, I think this is why I like people like you, because people like me, black people, we assume that all of y'all voted for Trump. Like, I mean, and
okay.
So we
just
all,
like we assume all of y'all voted for Obama.
Well, we did.
Well,
but we did. I mean, there's no argument in that. I mean, but so my thing is, I just feel like it's important to know that not all white people are bad. Like, I mean, there's a lot of them that are bad. Like, I mean, there's a lot of them.
I wouldn't trust them.
Don't
trust the white.
Don't trust white people. This is coming from a white person that said don't trust white people. So, I mean, if you said it, not me. So I didn't say that.
I probably trust black people more than I trust white people.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't trust nobody. So
that's probably the best. That's probably the best.
I don't even
trust Mia?
Huh? Nah, I don't even trust my grandmother.
Shirley?
I mean, it is what it is.
I hope she's watching this.
I hope she is. Nah, Grandma, I love you. I love you a lot. But yeah, I think it's important to know that, yeah, like white people aren't what you think they are when you see them on TV. Like, the way it's portrayed is that y'all are racist, bigoted people. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, just kind of like we put black people in the same pot too.
Do you?
I don't.
Okay, well, but
so
as a white person, when you hear other white people like putting black people in a bubble, do you say something, or you kind of do you?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
I can honestly say that growing up, like I grew up north, I can honestly say that white people is different. Like, it's a different type of racism. Like,
absolutely.
Like they act like they're not racist, but they are.
Absolutely.
And it's like the
closet
liberal
racist.
Exactly. It's the liberal people that act like they're not racist. Like, it's like
liberal? Huh? Liberal people?
Yeah, there's liberal
really?
Racists. It's not, and they're not like saying the N-word or flying the Confederate flag, but these are the same people that will be like, oh, let me give a good example of liberal racism. Like, come back to me on that one. It's kind of hard, but there. I mean, it's not so much racism; it's more ignorance than anything.
Yeah, I've experienced being around black people. I mean, I went to school with a large black population. My friends back home in Kansas, they haven't. They don't know what that's like, so they have different opinions. They've had different life experiences. So I think the solution is, how can we teach people to normalize different skin colors and understand that we're all just the same, just different exteriors.
I mean, I'm not gonna say just the same, because y'all can't dance for shit.
Shut the hell up.
Y'all can't dance for shit.
But maybe y'all can teach us how.
I mean, it's a rhythm thing. Y'all don't have it. You know what another thing white people don't do? Y'all don't. Well, I'm gonna say white dudes don't do. Y'all don't wash y'all hands in the bathroom.
Whoa.
That's a fact.
Really?
Yes.
It's the white boys?
It's the white boys. They never wash their hands in the bathroom.
I don't know. I was at a club a couple weekends ago, and
there was a white boy in the bathroom?
There was a black boy, and he left the door kind of cracked, and he did not wash his hands.
So why were you looking at him in the bathroom?
The door was open. I could see.
But
It doesn't matter. He didn't wash his hands.
Why were you hanging out? I mean, yeah, he's nasty for that, but why were you hanging out by a club bathroom?
I was in line for the women's restroom, so it was like literally right in front of me. I couldn't not see it.
Wait, do you sit on the club bathroom?
Hell no.
Because
I don't sit on any public toilet.
I mean, well, but it's different with a club bathroom though.
Oh God.
Like I mean,
it's so bad.
I've actually seen dudes like taking shits in the club bathroom. So it's just like I just was wondering, like, do people actually sit on those toilets?
I don't.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Why are you going to the club?
I can still have fun.
I mean, but why?
I mean, it wasn't the club. It was a bar,
Mm-hmm.
club, bar, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really club hop anymore.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, it's been a while.
yeah, that's since college. I mean, but yeah, that brings us back to the beginning of the conversation. You got a good drunk story?
Yeah, I've got a lot.
Okay.
So, probably one of the ones that everyone gives me hell about, my brother.
Shout out to Zach.
Hey, Zach. So, I was like 18, 19, and we were at this big house party. I was with my brother, a couple girlfriends. I swear I only had 1 or 2 drinks. So, I don't know if I got roofied or what happened, but I got so fucked up, and I stumbling around. We were trying to get back to the house. I lost my shoes. I lost like my purse, my clothes. I don't know. I was damn near naked when I got into my friend's car. And they had to like put me in the car. I never found those shoes. I was really pissed because they were like my favorite shoes. And they're driving me home and I threw up like 3 times in the backseat of my girlfriend's car. And hey, Emily, I know you remember this. So Emily, she's a CNA. Now she's a nurse. So at the time, she's such a sweet girl. We got home, she got me in bed, and the next morning we woke up and I was like, oh, I need to go clean your car out. I threw up all over it.
God damn.
She had already cleaned it up for me.
That's a real friend.
That's a real friend.
That's a real friend, because I would not have done that. I'd have been like, there wouldn't have been no, I woke up and told you.
You're
like,
right.
I'd have been like, yo, so since you up,
get your ass out there.
you know, just throw up all over my car. I just thought you should know. But is that the drunkest you've ever been, or?
Oh, probably one of the drunkest I've ever been. I don't really drink to get drunk anymore. It's been a long time, but yeah. That was one of my underage drinking stages.
Oh, no.
So you know.
No.
I've thrown up in this girl's car like twice now. And I was actually just at her house about 2 months ago and I threw up in her boyfriend's car.
No, I actually knew a girl that, that's funny you said threw up twice. I knew a girl, shout out to Reba. Reba would tell me about this one girl that she used to pee on herself when she got drunk.
Oh,
not Reba. Reba wasn't the one that got
terrible.
drunk. That peed on herself. One of her friends would pee on herself when she got drunk. Like,
that's so sad.
Like that's the definition of pissy drunk. So I mean, I'm trying to think of like one of my best drunk stories. Like, I know my 22nd birthday was probably the drunkest I've ever been, cause like the night started off, they gave me a bottle of Peace Ciroc, and
Ciroc always does it.
boy, I chugged it though. And then and then they backdoored and gave me E&J. And mind you, I don't drink dark liquor. I hate dark liquor.
And you mixed.
Oh my god. And I drank. I didn't black out, but like a lot of stuff. It was foggy. I grayed out. We'll say I grayed out. So I didn't black out. So a lot of stuff was like. Apparently, I tried to fight this girl I knew. Like I know her since like we went to the same church, and I've known her since we were kids. And I tried to fight her in the club. Not like for real.
Woman?
I mean, sometimes a bitch gotta get slapped up. No.
Your mother would not have done that.
But no, not like fight, not like physical fight. But I was like, why are you talking to me like that type of fight? Like I was sitting on a bar. Cause my best friends and my roommates, they was like, "Look, you drunk? You need to post up." So I was sitting on the bar, and this particular party was it was at the bar, but it wasn't like the bar wasn't hosting the party. So the bar was closed, but I could reach behind it and grab, like I could see that there was beers behind it. So at one point,
stealing alcohol.
I mean, it is what it is. At one point, we were grabbing the beers and tossing them to people. Yeah. I mean, that's your fault. You should put a rock on it, in my opinion.
Attention.
I mean, and then that night, I fell asleep in the backseat of my car. Somehow or another, we drove my car to the party. And And I remember it was my car because I had an amp in my back seat for class some subwoofers, and I would sleep on my amp, like using my amp for a pillow. So yeah, I was messed up that night. And the next morning, I think my girlfriend at the time said she found me in the tub, like sleeping in the tub. So
that doesn't surprise me.
So I mean, yeah, that was a rough night. That might have been the drunkest I've ever been.
But have you ever pissed on yourself?
No, I never pissed on myself. But one of my best friends had, and
say his name.
I don't want to.
You know who you are.
I don't want to just say his name out there. But he got way more better drunk stories than me. I'm looking at you. You know who you are. Marcus knows who you are too.
So we know it's not Marcus.
It's not Marcus. So, but yeah. So I'm really trying to think of my best drunk story. I had plenty of drunken nights, but I don't know. I don't think I.
Are you a violent drunk?
No. I don't think I'm.
Are you like a happy-go-lucky, like I
oh
wanna be
yeah.
everyone's friend?
No, not like a no. That's white people. That's white people stuff. I don't do that. I become like super like yo. That's my motherfucking nigga right there. like you know how long I know him. I know this nigga for 20 minutes. We've been holding it down for that. God, man, that's the type of drunk I am. But I haven't been drunk in a very long time. Like I don't think I've been drunk since. This was in 2015. Was the last time I was drunk?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I honestly stopped drinking. This is gonna get really dark, so I apologize. It's normally funny. The podcast, I try to keep it light, but I had stopped wanting to drink because it was getting to the point where I was drinking just to drink, like not to get drunk, not to have a good time, and it was just at the point where I felt like if you keep doing that, you could become an alcoholic.
Sure.
And I was tired of getting sick every day trying to drink.
So you were really drinking?
Yeah, we were drinking like every day.
Okay.
I mean, I went to school at Texas Tech, so and that's which is Lubbock, which there's not much to do but drink.
Right.
So
yep, that's how it is in Kansas.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we would drink every single day, and then like it stopped being fun to me to drink. Like I would go to work and drink at work. Like, I mean, I worked at a call center, so it's not like I was doing anything where.
No big deal.
But we would have a shout out to the crew because we all had Gatorade bottles, and we would fill the Gatorade bottles up with quite a bit of alcohol and a little bit of like it was a running gag because our apartment number was 209, and then we had this thing called 209 Punch, and the recipe for 209 Punch is as much liquor as you possibly can get, and then maybe a little juice.
So how did you get away with it being in a Gatorade bottle?
Like the Gatorade bottles you see like NBA players drink out of, like the squirt bottles.
Oh, okay.
So
squirt
yeah.
Okay.
So
colored,
so you couldn't see what it was. I mean, I want to continue this conversation, this drunk conversation, but we're gonna finish this in part 2 of the podcast because it looks like we're about to wrap up on this part 1. But
we need to fill up our drinks.
Oh yeah, I mean, I already got me a refill, so that's a wrap on part 1. I hope we didn't end off on too dark of a tone. We're gonna be right back here with motherfucking Stefani, and I'm not gonna say your last name, because I don't want you to get fired. So yeah, that's it.